News Channel 8, I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. Another homicide in our territory. Senator Positive Nelson makes it official, and more problems at Golden Grove. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, it's hard to believe, but as soon as one homicide victim is identified, another young man is dead again in our territory. That puts the homicide count now to 5 so far this short year. If this pace continues, we'll be breaking our homicide record that we set last year. News Channel 8's Lee Carl files this report.
The crime report on the start of the week and also on the weekend took us out to Smith Bay and to Savan. First in the Smith Bay 2-2 area, a body of a 32-year-old man was found Tuesday in the yard of a house near a car wash at Estate 2-2. Police identified him as Kareem George, shot at least once. Deputy Chief Police Dwayne DeGraff said the gun was found near the body. Weapon turned over to forensics for ballistic testing. Police received a call about 1 p.m. reporting multiple shots had been fired in an area near where the body was found, according to the VI Police Department statement. About 4 p.m., officers expanded the search in a bushy area and found George's body. Police said Tuesday he's also identified a man who was shot dead while driving a vehicle Sunday night in Savan as Neil Sproul Jr., 26, of Pine Peace in St. John. Police said Sproul was driving a green Mazda Protege on Silpigata when he was shot. And what's interesting here is that the police report indicated Bordeaux as a location of residence. Actually, it was Pine Peace on St. John. In St. Thomas, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
And in other police news, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time for your Crime Stoppers report and information about another prison break in Golden Grove.
It is Wednesday, and it is time for Crime Stoppers. But before we do Crime Stoppers, let me tell you why I'm here at Golden Grove. News Channel 8 has learned that it was around last night. I can give you two versions. The first version that I got was from my sources on the phone that told me right around 7 o'clock that an inmate here at Golden Grove literally walked out of about 4 or 5 doors. Now, he was being held because of contempt of court. That young man eluded authorities last night. That source told me that he was gone for 1 hour and a half and that he was picked up somewhere either just outside the perimeter of Golden Grove or in the area where the sheep are and grazing and things like that. But then I got off the phone with the police authorities with Deputy Chief Howell, and Deputy Chief Howell told me that this could have possibly been the shortest escape in Golden Grove history. Now, his police records, he and Melody Rames, VIPD spokesperson, if their records jive officially, they have this suspect escaping at 8 o'clock, and he was placed in custody at 8:22, thusly officially making it the shortest escape in Golden Grove history, and that he was found, again, near the perimeter of Golden Grove. He did successfully come out. Now, I did learn from my first source that, again, they're understaffed and undermanned here at Golden Grove, and that detainees, as they are placed in and out of the holding cell, have access to some doors that were not working properly, sliding doors, I guess, with a dead bolt. And nonetheless, he made his way out of here last night. That, we know, is fact. Again, either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock last night, we have one male individual who is being held, we believe, on contempt of court charges, who eluded police for either an hour and a half, correction, guys, for an hour and a half, or for 22 minutes, thus making it the shortest escape in Golden Grove history. One thing is interesting, though, that he would actually break out of jail, and he was just being detained for contempt of court. You have to wonder about that. Possibly, as you check in with one of these goats, they'll tell you that that was a bad idea. This Wednesday, let's proceed with Crime Stoppers on St. Croix. It was Thursday, January 21st, right near the seaplane parking area when a couple was robbed of their jewelry, cash, and other valuables. Armed masked men in their teens or early 20s robbed this couple. You need to help police ID and apprehend these perpetrators before someone gets killed or hurt. On St. John, police need your help in catching people responsible for a rash of burglaries of homes and villas. Money, jewelry, iPods, laptops, and etc. all stolen from these villas and homes on St. John. Last but not least, on St. Thomas, we're looking for the murderers of Elliot Hodge Jr. He died from multiple gunshots on January the 16th at 8:37 in the evening, that in the area of Kerwin Terrace. Minimum reward for each homicide is $1,250. I want to remind you that all your calls are kept confidential and anonymous. All you have to do is call Crime Stoppers to make a difference. 1-800-222-TIPS. 1-800-222-8477. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.